I hope that this is recording and I hope it's in focus, but I have a new hair review for you guys. This is not the finished product of the wig. This is actually straight out of the box, or I guess the satin bag that I have here, but I'm doing another hair review from Lavy Hair. They actually sent me a new wig and I'm working with them again this month, so this is really cool. But I'm gonna show you guys basically how to make a wig that's straight out of the box look extremely realistic and natural looking. I'm gonna actually go through and pluck the hairline because it's clearly looking really thick right now and very wiggish, so we're gonna do that this time in the video. I'll be doing a close-up basically on my mannequin head that I have going on, and I'm gonna just show you guys how to make it look natural. I'm also gonna be using my Got To Be Glued Ultra Glued. This is in the black container or the black packaging because I think that the yellow one is kind of, it's not as good. This one honestly works for me a lot better and it's easier to take off and also to stick better, so I like this. It's about like $5 at Walmart, $4 or $5 at Walmart, give or take. But yeah, I'm gonna basically make this wig look presentable because right now it is not. You can clearly see how these curls are straight out of the box. Like, this is not how it's supposed to look. Probably gonna end up going for a side part rather than a middle part. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that this is a full lace wig. I haven't had a full lace wig in such a long time. So you'll be able to basically put it in a ponytail and also do it in a half do.
Alright, so now it's time for me to go in. I'm basically using a spray bottle to make the hair more malleable so that I can go in and pluck it a lot easier. It's a lot harder to do it whenever it's just dry hair. So I'm going in with my tweezers, and as you can see, my wig cap is kind of falling down, but I'm going in, I'm just kind of plucking in areas where I feel like it's necessary. There were some parts where I plucked a little bit too much, but the biggest goal is just to be patient as well as trying to make everything look a little bit uneven. You don't want everything to be in a straight line, or else that kind of defeats the purpose of this whole thing. So I'm just kind of working my way through the entire hairline. The front part of the lace looks decent, but I still have to go back a little bit further so that everything is a lot thinner and it doesn't look too thick. When the hair starts to get dry, just go ahead and spray some more water in there and just continue plucking. Again, don't pluck too much in the front. You don't want too many bald spots. Just try to keep it as natural as possible. I still have a lot to learn with this, but I think I was getting the hang of it as I was going through it. Now that I was done plucking, I went ahead and I had to go ahead and detangle this because this hair is straight out of the box. I just sprayed a little bit more water in it and it was easy for me to comb it out. I just used my wide tooth comb that I got a while ago from Ava Wigs, I think, and yeah, it was pretty easy. So this is how much hair that came out after I was done plucking it, and it honestly needed to happen. It was too thick in the front, so this is the result.
Okay, so I'm back. I finished plucking the wig. I think it's looking pretty good, honestly, from what I've done so far. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna use my Got To Be Glued and just kind of glue everything down in the front, and I should be good to go. This is how much hair I actually took out, you guys. Like, look how much from the front that this was. I'm gonna actually start doing this with my wigs from now on. I wasn't doing it before, honestly. The exception is the hair BB wig because it usually comes already pre-plucked like that, so usually it's a lot thinner in the front section, which it's supposed to be, so that it looks more natural, because honestly, we don't have really thick hair up in the front usually. This does not come with bleach knot, so it's really transparent. I just use my True Match L'Oreal powder on the bottom of it so that it actually looks more like my skin tone. All these little areas that you guys can see is actually the lace in here. Again, this is a full lace wig. If I just pull it apart, you can see the scalp, but I think what would make this wig look more natural is if I just go ahead and I just bleach the knots in the future.
Alright, so it's time to get started in putting the Got To Be Glued on my edges. I'm not actually putting this on my hair, just going straight to my forehead so that nothing gets damaged or anything. Whenever you take this stuff off, just make sure to use soap and water every single time. You don't want to mess with your edges. And yeah, I went ahead and I just put that on there, and I got my rat tail comb and I went ahead and I just laid everything down. And I'm trying to prep it for all the baby hairs that I'm going to be putting in it in a second. This also does take a little bit of time to dry, so I'm just going in with the comb and I'm just pressing everything down. Now I'm going to be going in with my edge control from First Touchdown. I'm going to put the link to this down below because it's awesome. And I'm just going in and I'm using a little razor to make the baby hairs, and also a toothbrush that I don't use for my teeth. And I'm just going in and I'm kind of going around the perimeter of the hairline and just making the baby hairs. And that's pretty much it. I've done videos like this before. You guys have totally seen my process, so it's nothing new. I just kind of go in and I just adjust how I see accordingly and all that good stuff.
Okay, so I pretty much got everything. I didn't want to do or go too crazy with the baby hairs because I've been doing that. But I mean, also it's still a look. As I said before, it's still like not a bad look. This is what we are working with. I showed you guys how I basically pluck everything. It took me about, I think, 40 minutes to finish plucking the entire thing, and I just like went through and I kind of eyeballed it. To me, this actually looks like my real hair. Like, I'm actually kind of shocked. What I did was I just used the spray bottle around the hair just to kind of like flatten it in some parts where it wouldn't look natural, so that when I turn to the side here, it looks more like it's coming from my scalp. This is usually only with like bigger hair, like wigs that I get. So if it's a lot more on the curlier side, kind of run through that issue. Yeah, Lavy Hair did a really good job. Surprisingly, after I put water in it, it still has the same curl pattern. It's still very curly. I didn't lose any of that, which is really nice. Yeah, I can actually run my fingers through the curls, which is crazy. And it would still be natural because the hairline kind of like blends in. This stuff honestly is like magic. I love this stuff so freaking much. I also have a little bit of leave out right here. This is my actual curly hair, which looks also natural against this wig. I'm definitely gonna be rocking this a lot more often. I almost wish that this hair was red because I've been loving red hair lately, but I'm just gonna not dye it. I'm gonna leave it. All right, so we're gonna move into the specs of this gorgeous hair. So this is an 18-inch Italian curly. Definitely once you get out of the box, you're gonna have a lot of ringlets going on, but once you kind of loosen everything, it looks like this. So the hair I have in right now is 130% for the density. It's really, really thick. Even after like I kind of put my fingers through it, this is what it's kind of looking like, or I guess giving me. Put the wig up, it's not a 360 lace, but it still looks pretty natural once you lay everything down, honestly. So you could still rock like a nice ponytail or a hair bun if you really want to go for that look. But I would definitely go in and bleach the knots yourself so that when you do kind of put it up, it looks more natural on your scalp. All right, so the hair color for this is a natural brown color. It's definitely virgin hair, so you are able to dye it. I just can't guarantee what hair texture the hair is going to stay at. On the website, it does say that it can be flat ironed, straightened, dyed, and bleached, so I guess the curl pattern wouldn't be as compromised. All right, so my cap size is a medium, which is the average cap size. And the price of this wig for an 18-inch like what I have right now is going to be $180. So this is a full lace wig. Remember, it's not just a lace front, so you are paying for that as well. But I think it's a really good price for it being a full lace wig because it's really hard to find full lace wigs that are under like $400, $300. So you're getting a good length, you're also getting a good full lace wig, and it looks really nice. Yeah, I think that's honestly it for this video.
So I really forgot to do my outro for this hair review. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to put the link down to this hair below. Go follow Hair Review on Instagram, follow them on their website, everything. Go check them out. They are really awesome. All the specs are going to be on their website as well. Go check out the link, and I will talk to you guys in a later video, and bye.